Hello, welcome to John's Comics with Kids YouTube channel. I'm John, and I want to talk today about comic books your kids will love. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for hanging out. Today, I'm starting a new series where I'm trying to tell you about comic books I think your kids will love. My name is John. I have two daughters. They've loved comic books most of their lives. Let's talk about how to get them into comics because we want to make another generation of comic book fans. I'm also an educator and I've used comics in my classrooms. Graphic novels are so important for kids, especially kids that are struggling with reading. So today I want to talk about one of the ones my daughters and I have loved a bunch, and that is Spider-Man and Venom Double Trouble. If you have missed out on this story, I highly recommend checking it out. You can get a collected edition. You can get single issues. There's lots of ways to enjoy it. It's even digitally on the Marvel Universe app if that's what you like to use. I think it's fantastic. What I like about it is it's for all ages. I find the series very funny. They've actually done several sequels. There's Thor and Loki. You can get into a whole rabbit hole on this that I think your kids could find a lot of joy in. The fun thing for kids is this is designed and drawn to reel them in. This is the style of artwork I think kids would find very appealing. Let's take a look at some of the interior artwork. Also, Venom is playful. He is not scary. This is not the Venom from the movies that you've seen. This is a lighthearted Venom, and most of the story has to do with how do you deal with people that maybe you don't get along with really well. You get to see Spider-Man and Venom and their challenging friendship, and you get to see them going through some very odd capers. In particular, there's some storylines with a cat that I found hilarious. You also get some classic Spidey villains. Obviously, here we see Doc Ock, but again, the style of animation is something I think kids would find very appealing. You can get this for a reasonable price. Most comic shops will have it. I know my LCS carries it in stock with all the other series from this Double Trouble line. So you can get the Thor and Loki one too, if that's what they would prefer. I think kids would be entertained by this. And I enjoyed it too. I did not feel like it was humor that was dumbed down for an adult. I think kids and adults could enjoy this together really, really well. But here's the goal with your kids. If you're looking for comics for them, I always say don't push things on them that are not in their interest zones. Whatever you read as a kid, if it was like me, it was stuff that I found interesting. And if I was forced to read whatever my dad wanted me to read, I probably wouldn't have the same appreciation for the art form. So just try to gauge their interests. If capes and heroes is not for them, don't worry. I'm going to start a whole series of these videos and hopefully we'll find something that they'll like too. But I wanted to kick it off with Spider-Man Double Trouble because I found this to be a whole lot of fun. My girls have read and reread this series many times over and found it very humorous as well. Plus, in keeping with the animated Spider-Man, I think it's something kids would love. If you've got a suggestion for a comic book that you think kids would love, please drop it in the description down below. I really appreciate you guys' comics and comments. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys again soon.